All right, kind of sort of back at it again. Just figured it's been a minute. Actually, it's been more than a minute this time around. And Tyler, we're gonna try to get on for a quick episode today, but just the way things have been going lately. So what I'm doing is kind of what we used to call those of you that have faithfully followed along, even though we haven't had some episodes. Some people have said, "Hey, you need to put some stuff back out there." We used to call them subcasts, and we used to do just like a quick little bit in between maybe our regular schedule stuff, but we kind of got away from that and just kind of numbered everything. All that being said, just wanted to get back on for a little bit, be able to throw you guys out some content, get some stuff up for you guys so to know that we are still here. Wrestling season for us is actually just right around the corner. We are super excited about that. It's going to be good to be back in the room again. We've got some of our high school guys. It's open season right now. Middle school will be coming up. We just had our scheduling meeting. We got all that stuff going on. Also, before we go any further, shout out to Quantel Just Hard Apparel. Killing it one more time. Create what you love. So figured have a good day at school. We get to do a lot of creating, and this is one of the things we like to create for you guys. Some content out there. So for those of you listening, sorry, get on YouTube. I'll post a picture on some of our other channels and whatnot on Instagram and Facebook for you guys to kind of see the shirt and go at it from there. But hit Quantel up, Just Heart Design or Langford Design. Always doing some killer stuff. Really like his stuff there. So was also thinking about on this particular episode, I'm going to talk just for a little bit, and then we'll get the others to maybe Tyler and Nick, if they want to send me a segment, I can add and repost and add to it, or just kind of like a preview of things that we have been talking about, things that we've been texting, talking, and doing things. We just have not been able to get us all together, to Zoom and record and all those other things. But like I said, I wanted to get some stuff out to you guys. A lot has been going on. So many different things that we could talk about from the if you can believe it or not, from the Olympics to the World Team Qualifiers to which are going to be Worlds, I believe, in like 3 days. Super excited, looking forward to that. I am curious to hear who is most excited to hear what. Wait, I am a huge Yanni fan. I'm like I don't know, I think I might be a bigger JO fan. But Yanni's been killing it, and I am super looking forward to see him wrestle for a world medal. I think it's awesome that David Taylor's back again to go from Olympic gold to another world medal. And, I mean, never to be outshone or outshined. Jordan Burroughs back on the mat again. New weight, new Burroughs. I mean, what do you guys think? I'm super looking forward to seeing him. But for whatever reason, like I just want to watch Yanni wrestle. I love watching him wrestle. I love the scrambles, love the scraps, love everything that he's got going on. Also, other stuff coming up. College schedules are coming out. Apparently, there are some revisions. Not revisions, but like some people have schedules pretty much finished out, but like a cancellation or two or something else not falling through or whatever. So I'm looking forward to seeing and hearing what you guys think about college schedules. Actually, looking forward to maybe trying to get up to Davidson, see Rutgers and Chattanooga and some other schools wrestling over there. They're not too far from us. We normally try to get to Gardner Webb since that's really close to us to see, whenever our Chattanooga mocks go at it. So always fun, good stuff there. But and then also we will be rolling with our seasons. Hopefully, all goes well. Fingers crossed that things continue to move in the directions that we are able to do these things and continue to get on the mat, continue to have school, and continue to do things. So that's kind of where we are. Also, found out just the other day. It looks like if I'm not mistaken, NCAA's is going to be where it was canceled the one year. So Minnesota will be hosting it in the football stadium on that Viking field out there, and that tie-in leads to Gable Stevenson is back for his, I believe it's his senior year. If it's not a senior year, he's going to make it his senior year. We were talking about it when I found out that the NCAA's was going to be back at Minnesota. I was like, okay, it makes sense that he's coming back because he's done a little bit of everything. He's done it all. I mean, obviously, he's won an NCAA championship. He's won an Olympic gold medal. He's signed with the WWE. He is the highest paid NIL athlete. When I say NIL athlete, do not get it twisted. I'm not just talking about the highest paid wrestler. But from my understanding, he's the highest paid NIL athlete. That would include football, basketball, and all those other megastars. Just the deal that he made with the WWE to go ahead and go to them after he is finished with his collegiate career. It's also great because since he's already signed, he's building a fan base already, and he's actually bringing eyes to what the WWE always call amateur wrestling, which we know is not amateur wrestling. It's just how they refer to it. But it's bringing some eyes to that, hopefully. So hopefully that brings some more fans, some more looks, and other things like that. But he's also got other deals that go along with his NIL deal. But I think that WWE contract is really what elevates him to that next level of being able to do those things. So, looking forward to seeing him on the mat again for a whole nother year. And sorry. Um, Looking forward to seeing him on the mat for a whole nother year. And like I said, with that, finding out that NCAA was at Minnesota, I was like, okay, that makes sense. He's coming back. He's done all this other stuff. He's coming back to cap off his collegiate, I guess freestyle season. Freestyle's going to be done for him if he's going into WWE and all that kind of stuff too. But to finish off his wrestling career with an NCAA championship at Minnesota. And you look around and you wonder, is there anybody else got to hang with him? He pretty well much handled everybody. As much as you guys have probably seen, those of you that follow this, seen the pictures of Cassiope. Man looks jacked. Looked like a man on a mission. I would probably, Mason Paris is in the mix with that too, but I still don't think that until I see otherwise that there's anybody that can beat Gable Stevenson on the mat right now. Although those guys are going to be coming for him, so it should be make for a great, interesting year. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to having Cornell back in the mix. The Ivy League hopefully has everything together and they can go with everything there. So, those are the highlights of things that, out of all the time that we've missed from recording and doing things, that I'm looking forward to finding out what Nick and what Tyler think about Gable Stevenson. I know Tyler is a big wrestling fan of not just our wrestling, but he also likes the other wrestling as well, even though he is into, he's not as big on WWE storylines and stuff, but I think they'll stick around just because they are a lasting market. So I'm looking forward to see what he thinks, maybe what kind of role he thinks Gable Stevenson will come into. Also looking forward to seeing what Nick thinks about the world coming up and everything. Oh, and also, I would be remiss if I did not mention, even without the other guys here, like, states are sanctioning girls wrestling, but probably the biggest news is the first, I think they call them a Power 5 school, even though it's a Big Ten school. Maybe they're talking about like Power 5 universities. I'm not sure all that terminology, but I do know Iowa is going to be having a girls or women's Division I wrestling team. And I think that is phenomenal. I think that is awesome for the sport to have them come off and be one of the first ones to do it. That just sets the precedence for some of the others. And I think it would be amazing to see, even in one night or back-to-back nights, like other teams pick up this trend. And it would be awesome to not just see the Iowa-Penn State duel, but maybe the women's Iowa-Penn State duel the night before, or even beforehand, if they wrestled before the men did, or after the men did, or even, I don't want them to wrestle alongside with, because I don't want to take the spotlight away from the women, or take the spotlight away from the men. I want them to have their own mat time, but I'm looking forward to seeing what a dual season would look like, how that would go, and then, just maybe more of, an actual, imagine a women's NCAA championship in wrestling. I think women, for the most part, when we watch a lot of these events, and I'll see what the other guys think, when we watch events like Flow and Who's Number One and all these other matches that we got to see because of COVID and when they did all these things, man, the women let it fly. And I think that's awesome, and I would love to see that carry over into NCAA's for them. And I just want to see how all that plays out. So that is one of the biggest things out there right now. And I think that is awesome. I'm so happy for Iowa and for women athletics, and especially in wrestling. And I think it's going to go a long way to help with Title IX and some of these schools possibly not dropping wrestling, but realizing they can add a men's and women's program. I think it'd be huge. Clemson, there you go, Tyler. I had to throw that out there for you. So hopefully we see some more of that starting to happen and some other things going on. So, quick little rant, quick little get it out there for you guys. We are still here. We will still be recording soon, and I can't wait to get everybody on screen or back in here again and give you guys a full show, minus just like a little 10-minute clip here. So we are still here. We are still doing it. Following along, not just here, but Figure Eight Design. Plan on getting some more stuff coming up for the upcoming season, wrestling related, Halloween related, all sorts of other related stuff. And then, if you can't wait for me, hit my guy up, Quantel, Just Heart Apparel, Langford Design. And those of you who've been asking when we're going to put the next show out, I appreciate you asking. I appreciate you reaching out and just saying, hey, you still there? We are still here, and we'll continue to still be here, hopefully, for a good little bit. So appreciate you guys. All right, until next time, I'll catch you later.
Bye-bye.